This question is from More True and False Challenges in the Home Connection book, page 139, number 3. I'm in the Whiteboard app, which is another great tool to use where you just have free space and some tools to solve any type of problem. This problem says, write an equation for the problem, then solve the problem. Josh got 7 toy cars from each of his 4 brothers. He gave 12 cars to his friend. How many cars did he have left? First thing I want to do is make sense of the problem. What is the problem asking for me to figure out? Well, the problem is asking me to figure out how many cars did he have left. So I know that at the end, I'm going to need to figure out how many cars did Josh have. Josh has blank cars left. Okay, so let's go back and take a look at that problem and see all the information that it gives us. Josh got 7 toy cars from each of his 4 brothers. So I'm picturing that in my mind. I'm going to draw a picture there to help me figure that out. So he has 4 brothers. Here's brother 1, brother 2, brother 3, and brother 4. And he got 7 toy cars from them. So he got 7 cars from this brother, 7 cars from that brother, 7 cars from brother 3, and 7 cars from brother number 4. Students could draw X's or circle dots or something inside of each circle. I just did the number 7 just for ease of use on the computer screen. All right, but I'm not done with my problem yet. If I go back and I keep reading, it says he gave 12 cars to his friend. So if he's giving 12 cars away, that means he's going to not keeping all the cars that he got from his brother. So first he's getting some cars and then he's giving some cars away. So I'm thinking this is 2 steps here, receiving cars and then giving cars away. How can I write that as an equation? Well, let's look at the first part. Josh got 7 toy cars from each of his 4 brothers. If he's getting them from each brother, that's equal groups. So I'm going to start off with a multiplication equation, a multiplication expression of 4 groups of 7. 4 times 7, your student might write 7 times 4. Well, I'm not done yet, but I'm going to show that I'm doing this part first. So I'm going to use parentheses around it to show that that's the first thing I want to do before my next part. My next part says that he gave 12 cars to his friend. If he's giving 12 cars away, that's not adding more cars. That's not multiplying another equal group. It's giving them away or subtracting them. So I'm going to put minus 12 here. Now, a lot of problems say to use a letter to stand for an unknown quantity. This problem didn't specify that, but that's a good habit to get into because it's supposed to be an equation. I need an equal sign. I don't know what my answer is yet, but I'm going to put a letter there. So I'm going to put C for cars. Unless it specifies, that letter really doesn't matter, but C for cars kind of makes sense. And then I'm going to go ahead and solve. I'm going to do an order with the parentheses first. 4 times 7 is going to be 28. If I needed some help figuring that out, I know that looks like a Z. 28. We can think about it in groups of 2. So 2 groups of 7 is 14. 2 more groups of 7 is 14. 14 and 14 is 28. I still need to subtract my 12 to equal my total number of cars that remain. If I subtract my ones first, 8 ones minus 2 ones gives me 6 ones. 2 tens minus 1 10 is 1 10. If I needed to solve that on a number line or write that vertically, I can certainly solve it that way as well. So at the end, I know that Josh has 16 cars left. I want to think to myself, is this reasonable? Does it make sense? Yeah, it makes sense because I know that he's not going to end up with as many cars as he started with because he gave some cars to his friend.